But yes, I think this is a good time to move on to our 3x3s. Now,
yes, there's a reason why I have my laptop up is because we're gonna create we're gonna share each other's 3x3 of anime.
Yes.
We've explained at the beginning.
we've explained what 3x3s are, but like to expand further on that, I love seeing people's 3x3, right? Because I feel like a 3x3 is the closest thing you get to a Rorschach test for like anime fans. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Because you get to see, because like asking what someone's favorite anime is like a fucking stupid question because like if you've seen enough anime,
it changes all the time.
It changes all the fucking time. But like with 9 anime to choose from, that's a good sample size to really get a grasp on what this person's taste is. Like not all their taste, because I don't know how hard a time you guys had choosing 9 anime.
I just shoved 9 together that I like.
But I had a pretty difficult time just choosing 9 anime.
Well, you have a fucking you probably have like a seizure just thinking like, what am I gonna do for like breakfast? Like, oh my god, like Jesus Christ! Like I swear, you like take so long to contemplate decisions.
I mean, I came up with mine pretty quickly just because, like, I literally thought of the first 9. We're going to look at mine first, but I literally just thought of the first 9 that I think is like, yeah, I love this.
Yeah.
Because I think that's the most important thing is, like, I feel if you think too hard about it, then you're kind of reshaping your taste.
Thinking too much is just generally just a bad policy.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, what are the 9 shows that I fucking love?
Thinking is just a bad policy.
Don't think.
I personally think thinking is overrated. I'd rather just go with gut feeling.
Is that an unpopular opinion?
Yeah, I'm going to say it.
Unpopular opinion, thinking's overrated.
Thinking is overrated.
All right, so let's look at mine first.
All right. Let's see what you got here, Joe.
Lucky Star, Clanner? Yo, what the fuck?
What?
So this is my 3x3.
Do you wanna introduce to the audience who cannot or can't see or don't know these shows what they are?
So top row from left to right is Serial Experiments Lane, Clanad, Folly Colly. Yeah. Middle row is Princess Mononoke, Lucky Star, Mononoke. And then bottom row is Seitoka Yakuin Domo, Monogatari series Yu Yu Hakusho.
Why Lucky Star? I've got to ask.
Why?
Okay.
It's right bang there in the center.
Staring at me.
Just
okay. Don't worry about placements too much. Like, don't worry about placements too much. This could be in any random fucking order. But reason why, I completely get why someone would look at me and say, bro, Lucky Star is not good. Yeah, because, truth be told, if you watch Lucky Star today, it'd probably be shit. Right? Lucky Star to me is so time sensitive because all of its jokes are time sensitive. Like, Lucky Star was one of those shows that made fun of like otaku and weeb culture back in like the mid 2000s. I'm turning this into a fucking like video essay.
I'll tell you what fucking Lucky Star is, my friend. Lucky Star is Reddit humor before Reddit existed. It's like the late 2000s Reddit humor, and the Reddit just didn't exist, so everyone's just like, oh, Lucky Star's amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
I couldn't sit through it.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't finish it.
I see, like, it's weird because randomly, like a couple of days ago, I was just scrolling through YouTube and on my recommended, there was just like a Lucky Star, like, funny compilation. And I was just like, fuck, I haven't heard of Lucky Star.
I got time for that.
Yeah, it was like 6 minutes long. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I've got time.
That sounds like an oxymoron to me.
Yeah.
Lucky Star funny compilation? Excuse me?
But I don't know. I think it's because, like, especially around the time when I watched Lucky Star, I was like really heavily into, obviously, of course, like anime, obviously, but I was really heavily into like the otaku culture, especially in Japan.
Yeah.
And Lucky Star kind of went over all of that shit and put it into perspective of like, it's pretty fucking ridiculous looking from an outsider's perspective.
Yeah,
Maid Cafe's weird, huh?
Yeah, no, not even that. It was just like the fucking Comic-Con scene is still funny to this day, just because it's so accurate.
I mean, I look back at Lucky Star and I never liked it originally, but I look back at some of the scenes. I'm just like, yeah, this hasn't aged well to me at all.
Right, and exactly. And that's why I never recommend Lucky Star to people today.
Yeah.
Because it has not aged well. The jokes have not aged well.
I have a question. What the fuck is this show in the bottom corner? I've seen this
Which
show.
one? The bottom left?
Yeah, what is that show?
Seitoka Yakuin.
What's the English name for that show?
God, I don't even know.
I think I've watched that show.
It's basically like a comedy show that throws in a lot of etchy jokes and like sexual jokes.
I've watched this show and I don't remember anything about it.
I 100% have watched this show.
I'm one
small girl. Okay, the small girl's angry that she doesn't have big tits, right? A lot, right? That's one of the jokes.
Yeah.
He funny.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Why is this in your 3x3?
Okay. This is in my 3x3 because first of all, I think it's fucking hilarious. B, it kind of encompasses my love for comedy and my love for ecchi.
You have a broad term of what comedy is.
Yeah.
Lucky Star.
What encompasses your love for comedy? What about this show encompasses your love for comedy?
I think it's fucking hilarious. I mean, I don't know what else. Well, what the fuck answer were you expecting?
No,
it's because it's very intricate and the jokes they constructed are very like this. Okay, the reason why I put this in is because it encompasses my love for trashy shows.
Okay.
This show is not good in any perspective. I'm just saying it right now. All right. Here's how you know
This
that
is
my
bad.
three.
This is a
Here's
bad,
how you know
bad
my
show.
3x3 is legit. Right.
Give me some of the.
Seito ga Yakuin Domo.
Give me some of the fuck
Seito ga
me.
Yakuin Domo is not a good show. It is trashy, shitty comedy with ecchi jokes
It's
thrown
actually
into it.
bugging me. Wait, what is
It's
this show?
crap. All right.
Okay.
And
Important
here's the reason why I put it in.
important question then. Every show in here.
Yeah.
Would you rewatch it today?
Yeah.
You would?
I would.
You rewatched Lucky Star?
Did I not just say?
He literally just said
I was
that.
literally watching a compilation 2 days ago.
I just thought that was a lie. Honestly,
No.
I just didn't believe it.
I would 100% rewatch all these shows today.
I gotta say, I was like, I didn't put it on, but I was this close to putting Yu Yu Hakusho on.
Okay,
So
I'd put Yu Yu Hakusho in.
I am glad that you put it on.
I would put Yu Yu
I-
Hakusho in because it represents my love for shonen.
I got to be honest, right, boys? I
haven't seen it.
legitimately tried to watch Yu Yu Hakusho no less than a week ago.
Right.
I put it on first episode, and I was like, "Fuck, I can't watch this." Like, I thought it was the dub, and I was like, "The dub's too awful." I switched to Japanese. I'm like, "Fuck, it's awful as well. I can't stand."
Why?
this."
Why did you
The
not like
dub's
that?
great. What are you talking about?
The audio was driving me insane. Like, I actually couldn't watch it. It was such bad quality. I know that it's old, but like, I actually couldn't sit through
So
it.
basically, your review of Yu Yu Hakusho is where it's old.
No, honestly, like, I feel bad that I'm like that, but like, I was like, "Fuck, I actually
Well, read the
can't
manga
watch
then.
this." Oh my god, you're really gonna hit me with that?
Audio problems?
No,
Read
wait,
a book.
what was your problem with the audios? Because like Yu Yu Hakusho, from what I remember, was like one of my favorite dubs. It
Really?
was-
I never watched the dub, so I have no idea.
I swear, 10 seconds into the dub, I'm like, "Fuck, I gotta listen to the Japanese. I gotta turn this shit off." Like,
What, seriously?
yeah, it was pretty
Who the
bad.
fuck played Yusuke? Because Yusuke fucking like killed it.
Again,
In the
I
dub.
don't. This is probably just a case of watching it years later and being spoiled for choice, etc., etc.
I mean, for me, okay, I put Yu Yu Hakusho there because obviously I love my shonen, but I feel like I don't know, I've never felt the same level of excitement that I felt watching and
I
reading
wish.
Yu Yu Hakusho that I have from any other shonen.
I'm envious. I want that.
Yu Yu Hakusho has some of my favorite arcs in all of Shonen.
The Dark
Like,
Tournament arc to
Dark-
this day
Dark-
is one of the best arcs in shonen,
No, the Dark Tournament arc is the best tournament arc
hands down.
of all time.
Hands down.
And this is a tournament arc that came out fucking 20 years ago
Yeah.
now. Like it
Yeah.
birthed the tournament arc genre.
Yeah, the
and
reason
it still is
why
the best.
reason why tournament arcs have become a meme and are so hyped is because of Yu Yu
It's
Hakusho.
because of Yu Yu Hakusho. Like Dragon Ball might have like popularized it,
Yeah.
but then Yu Yu Hakusho perfected
Perfected
it,
it, yeah.
and then it hasn't been perfected since then. But like
Oh, go on.
also like Sensui is one of the best villains in all of Shonen as well.
Oh yeah, and Toguro as well.
Toguro as well.
Fucking
Yeah.
Toguro. Oh my god, such a good character. Not gonna lie, growing up, I wanted to be Hiei so bad. I was like, I looked at Hiei and I'm just like, everything about this guy
Is
is
he the guy
so
with the
fuck-
black hair?
He's the guy with
Yeah,
the black
yeah.
hair.
Yeah,
Everything about
why
Hiei-
could I guess which one you were talking about?
Everything about Hiei is so fucking cool.
So is that Serial Experiment Lane at the top?
Yeah, that's top left.
Why?
I think because well, again, I still think it's fucking insanely ahead of its time. Like this was made back in like the late 90s and it talks about fucking societal issues that are relevant today.
right.
And that's, I don't know, I think that's like a huge artist, like it
I'm
deserves
curious,
the
I'm curious.
artistic
What kind of
integrity.
stuff does it talk about in the show? What kind of societal
So
issues?
basically, to grossly oversimplify, Serial Experiments Lane is essentially this idea that your digital identity and your real life identity sees no barrier.
Okay.
And so basically it follows obviously Lane, who kind of goes through this like discovery of herself and the world in being like, wait, so we can create digital identities of ourselves on the quote unquote internet. I mean, obviously back then it was very primal.
Yeah.
Right. But
This came out in like 1990.
1998. Yeah.
Damn.
Just to give it
Didn't even have
context.
Balloon's tower defense.
Exactly.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
before Flash Player, bro.
Fuck.
But basically it's this idea that like, wait, so if things happen in the digital world, then is there really no consequences of that in the real world and vice
That's
versa?
pretty
Yeah.
cool.
And they did that in 12 episodes.
And it's I will attest that Serial Experiments Lane is fucking amazing because I remember I watched it for the first time last year, so I watched it pretty late.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it was on my like to watch this forever.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, I'm finally in the mood to watch this.
okay.
I'll give it a watch.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking, man, this normally when you see a piece of media that focuses around technology and like stories around technology,
Bad.
it ages horribly.
Yeah.
And I remember watching Serial Experiments Lane and thinking, how does this seem like it's more relevant now than it
Exactly.
is when it first came out
you got me.
Because
like
this
10,
show,
20 years
this show
ago.
low key foretold the future of social media.
Yeah.
I think I can understand that. If you were really in touch with the internet back then, you could probably see where it was going. I think.
And I
anyone
think
could have predicted.
and obviously I picked Serial Experiments Lane there obviously because I love it, but also I love, the shows that make you think, quote unquote.
Yeah.
That to dive more into that kind of stuff, like
you thonk.
make you thonk, right? Like Ergo Proxy is in the same field as that.
Yeah.
Like, I love that show, and Razafon as well was in there as well.
Yeah.
And Clanad?
I mean, I just think it's good, eh? Made me cry like a bitch. It birthed my love for Maida June. It birthed my love for fucking romance.
Fair enough.
Basically.
Fully Cooley.
Fully Cooley is just a masterpiece.
I've
what
never
can I
watched
say?
Fully Cooley.
It's 7 episodes and it feels like a fucking 5-hour-long movie.
It's a very dense show.
Very dense.
I would say.
It does not.
Why does dense always just sound like an insult? It's a dense motherfucker.
It's a thick show.
But what do you want to say? No, it's a compact show.
Yeah.
Is that
Honestly,
would you prefer that?
Compact sounds less of an insult than dense. Dense sounds like it's like brick shit house like filled with like garbage.
Okay, it's a compact show.
Now I'm listening.
There's-
Compact? Now I'm listening.
There is like Fully Cooley has 24. I would dare say 24 episodes worth of material packed into 7 episodes.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
And it's got
And the
one
soundtrack
of the best
is-
soundtracks of all time.
Soundtrack is fucking amazing. It's the
yeah,
pillows.
fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I have no more questions. You're free to go.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, no.
I'm the good cop.
Damn it.
No. You had a choice of any anime movies, and you pick a Ghibli movie.
I mean, look, man, you gave this a 10 out of 10. Was it on your list?
I mean,
and you also didn't change that score.
It's
so.
a good movie. Would I put it as like?
What anime movie is the best anime movie, Gallant?
He's gonna say your name.
You're gonna find out.